Welcome back to Astrobudan. We are performing a little test here of a direct dry mount now between the very rare clear patches here. So what I'm doing is that I'm working on tracking or control algorithms, but I've got my rig here with a little laser pointer. It's pointing at the wall over there. You can see the dot, green dot on the garage door, and just over the clock it's following a ruler time there. So I'm basically just taking a hyperlapse movie of how that dot is moving when the mount is tracking. Yeah, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. I'm trying to see, I had a problem here with as I'm doing the like a scalar PBM modulation. It's during certain patches you get a very slow moving tracking, so I'm trying to fix that with some modulation adjustments. So we'll take a look on how that works. Alright, so Astrobudan is shooting the Pleiades tonight. Yeah, up that way, somewhere. Done some major upgrades to the software, mainly. And things are looking a lot better. Yeah, still have to do some tweaking and fixing and etc. Yeah, but anyway, the sound you hear is from the upgrade. And although it doesn't sound very nice, it actually sounds horrible. It's like a very high-pitched noise, very annoying. Thankfully we don't need to stand around it too much. We'll just start up using another frequency, and then we just kick into live mode or something like that, and then go inside and do the guide calibration and start shooting. So that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this for maybe another 45 minutes or something until Pleiades disappear behind the wall there, and then then we'll shoot something else in the sky. Yeah, I don't know why I'm showing you the sky, because you can't see it, but anyway, that's it. Get back to you later. Fiddler. Alright, so finished an evening here. First actually quite good session with this, must say. I had to downgrade to get it working well. That's a noisy thing you hear, but that's really necessary without doing any major hardware upgrades. Might look at that at some point here, but anyway, for now I'll just I'll live with the noise. So today we shot the Pleiades as they were setting, and that looked quite well. And well, we'll take a look at the pictures before I say that. But anyway, then I did the Hercules cluster for maybe an hour or two, something. And we'll take a look how that went. Guiding is, well, it's a bit flaky, but it's, well, in the lower mid-range 2 arcsecond in right ascension, and, well, declination, that is pretty much in like 1 arcsecond or something like that. Yeah, so that is pretty good. Yes. So, that's it. Clouds came by, ruined the show, so that's it for the evening. We'll see. It's really sensitive to wind, as we've been talking about, so it was nice, clear, and calm tonight, like 1-2 meter per second winds, gusting a little bit more, but really nothing to talk about. So we'll see about tomorrow. Might be a little bit more winds, so might bring it out just to have some comparison how it behaves in wind. I can tell you it doesn't behave very well in wind. So anyway, that's it. So yep, gotta pick up, go back inside. Yeah, I think Balti's waiting for me. So may the darkness be with you guys. Alright, so let's look at some guide data. Yeah, so here is the calibration session of the just before imaging the Pleiades. Yeah, not perfectly perpendicular, enough for PhD2 to be happy. The spacing between the calibration points is not perfectly even in right ascension. Declination, it's better. The south moving end is not the best moving back, but it's not the worst calibration session I've seen, so I went with that. Then we had a 2-hour guiding. Yeah, so this is the declination. So the scale here is 5 arcseconds. So we're moving in general about 2.5 arcseconds plus minus, which means that the RMS value in this 2-hour session is 1.29 arcseconds. Yeah, if you have a center line here, it moves up about 1.29 and down 1.29 roughly. Not exactly all the way. Anyway, you have a few spikes here and there, which will probably cause some star trailing, but we just have to look for that in the images. So let's see the right ascension now then. Yeah, is it the same as good, if you call this good? No, it's quite horrible really. Oh, it looks horrible anyway. So here we have a RMS value of 3.24. Basically it's because we're moving quite a long way down here. We're moving down to below 5 arcseconds and then up to almost plus 5 arcseconds. We have like a plus minus 10 arcseconds, you know, in some cases more. So basically what I do to get something useful is I basically capture the frames that I can from these regions. Yeah, it's not the best really, but also if the difference, like here you have quite the same deviations or RMS value in right ascension and declination, which means that the star will look very round in this image. Like here, of course, you will have a big stretch in right ascension. Here you'll have an area where your right ascension is moving a lot more, maybe say for instance twice as much as declination, which means that you'll have like a elongated potato-shaped star, because right ascension is the RMS in right ascension is higher than declination. Yes, and this looks very periodic as well. About 15 minutes something between each of these spikes, and you might think that, wait a minute, it's a direct drive mount, it shouldn't have periodic error, should it? Well, this is controlled using a sinusoidal algorithm. That's what makes it go in one side zero rate. Yeah, that means that it's a periodic control function. Yeah, and it's drive imperfect electronics and etc. So yeah, you might have some periodic shapes like this, which is also working on it to find a better control algorithm based on my hardware, etc. But if you have a encoder, you could see that you're moving too fast in either direction, and you can quickly fix it by a feedback system. That's the idea anyway. Yeah, so we'll see if I can get rid of this using control algorithms and trial and error rather than using a encoder for thousands of dollars. We'll see. So anyway, we'll see what I salvage from this. Yeah, so moving on, I also did the Hercules cluster. Then the calibration for that was really not very good. No, that's a lot looked very unperpendicular. Not horrible spacing between the calibration points, but very not perpendicular. When I did this, it was pretty much straight east, which is not ideal when doing calibration. Since I don't have a go-to mount with pointing data, I can't calibrate on the best location, which would be like south meridian declination 0. So I'll have to do it at target, which gives us sometimes these horrible things. Anyway, so about 1 hour of guiding on target gave me this. Yeah. So close right ascension declination, actually better than the last one. Yeah. Zoom in a little bit maybe. It's still not good. Yeah, but still, I mean, from the center line we move about plus minus 2.5 ish. Yeah. Now sticking declination or right ascension in, we'll see that it has the same kind of periodic motion in here. Yeah. And yeah, it's just something to work on. The RMS value is higher than on the declination, but it's, if you're close enough or below your pixel image scale of your imager, then you can get away with quite a lot. That's why I'm using the 500mm Equinox on this, because then it's quite forgiving. So that's another way of doing it. Cheating, yeah. So that's it. We'll take a look at some images. Yeah. So that's it. Something to work on. Points of improvement. Yeah. It's good when